Welcome to the Part of the Culture podcast. I just wanted to start off 2024 with a message. People ask me a lot of times, how do you have vending machines? How do you get into Airbnb? How do you make so many clothes? How are you able to do it? And I really think the statement for me for 2024 is you have to earn it. I think that anytime I've got involved in a business, I can just tell you like my thought process. And anytime I've got involved in a business, I realized that it's always harder than I thought it would be, whether it was Airbnb, whether it's vending machines, whether it's clothes, whether it's fashion, whether you're trying to start a web page. It's always harder than you expected, and you truly, truly, truly have to earn it. And what does that mean? I know it's so cliche and I know it's so basic, but when you think about people who are successful, and a lot of times society will make you think it's easy, it'll make you think it's luck, but I truly believe that you have to earn it. And right now, what I'm going through is I bought a business, I bought a vending machine business for a little bit more than $100,000. In vending, you buy how the businesses are priced is you just do the gross sales. So at the time that I bought it, the business was generating, and I bought a box truck also, but the business was probably generating probably about $80,000 a year. Plus, I bought the box truck with it, and so now I'm trying to pay off the loan, and I actually want to pay off the loan a year early. So I want to cut, the time that it takes to pay that business off in half. So I've just been busting my ass. And sometimes I pray and I meditate and I'm like, how do I do it? And it's like I have to earn this. I have to put in the work. I have to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. And the harder the goal is, the harder you're gonna have to work. Again, a lot of times you hear stuff, and shout out to Ty Lopez. He's somebody who gave me this principle. And because sometimes I would say stuff, and yeah, it's like repetitive, like, oh, if you want to get strong, go to the gym. But I realized that we're motivators. I'm here to motivate, I'm here to educate, and maybe you just needed to hear this. And maybe there's a goal that you're going after. Maybe you want to get strong. Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want to get the girl of your dreams. But I'm letting you know that yeah, there's blessings, and yeah, it's all we have access, and yeah, there's luck, and yeah, there's all of these things, but ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody gonna hand you the keys to a box truck. Ain't nobody gonna, you have to be prepared for the opportunities at hand. This podcast don't need to be overly long. You need to earn it. You need to go in, day out, and put in the work. I wanted to make a list of quotes and write them down that really motivate me, but I can just go off the top. One quote written by one of the wisest men to ever live, and he said, "You can have whatever you want as long as you're willing to work hard enough for it." And why am I even saying that quote? Because we live in a time now where people think that everything's easy and everything's handed to you, and it's like, nah, bro, like if you want that vending machine business, you might have to work a second job to pay it off. So for me right now, every weekend, every Saturday, every Sunday, I bartend, and that money is just to help me pay off that business sooner. I work on projects all day. At night, I work on my vending machine business. I'm about to do all the books. And so I have to do taxes. I'm learning so much. It's not just about the money. I learned how to buy a business. I learned how to sell a business. I've learned how to grow a business. I've learned how to build a team. There's so much that I'm learning how to do, and I had to earn it. Anytime I want to give up, or anytime I don't know what the next step is, I'm like, man, I have to earn it. Some of the things that I learned, the lessons that I learned in 2023 is if you pray to God or if you ask the universe for something, you better be prepared to receive the whole blessing. And what does that mean? A blessing ain't just all good. If you say, hey, I want a vending machine business, or hey, I want a hair salon, or hey, I want whatever you want, if you say that, just know, or I want this girl, just know that this is the 2023 lesson, just know that you're asking for the whole thing. You're not asking just for the good. You're not asking, obviously, for the bad. Just know that it comes with the whole thing. And I know that a lot of people, again, a lot of the stuff that I'm saying is not going to be overly like, oh, like that but I want you to know before you commit to anything, realize that you are asking for the whole thing. It's not just the good. You take the whole thing. With my vending machine business, I got to go with the slow days, the slow months, the slow times, but I get to enjoy the good times and when the money's flowing in and when there's monies in these machines. So that's one of the things. And so what it does is it makes you take a second to say yes to things, because once you say yes to something, you're accepting even projects. I make shirts and clothes and fashion all day. Once you say yes, I'm accepting the whole project. I'm accepting every intricacy that comes with that project, every little detail that comes with that project. I'm taking that whole project on until that project is done all the way through. And that comes back, I earn it. I'm gonna earn everything that I have. And I think, the why of it all, why put in the work, why make wise decisions, it's so that you can enjoy your life. You want to earn the life that you want so that you can enjoy it. No, money doesn't buy you happiness, but being on the path of the journey and the goals that you set, which is success, that's what brings, for me, happiness. And so the whole reason that you're going to put in this work and you're going to earn it is because, for me, one of my biggest goals is to take my family to Dubai. One of my biggest goals is to be debt free. One of my biggest goals is to have a positive relationship with my family, like not just my immediate family, but my cousins, my nieces, my goddaughters. I want to have a relationship with them. And so I'm going to have to earn those things. And I want to be able to spend more time with them. But how the economy's set up, you need money and you need cash flow to do those things. And so I'm going to earn the lifestyle that I want. And so I just want this to be kind of my kickoff lesson, and just know that there ain't no talking in 2024. There ain't no vision boards are cool, and that's all part of the process. That's all part of the mindset side of it. But if you fix your lips to say, hey, how do I get a vending machine? And you ain't got the bread right now. Or if you fix your lips like, hey, how do I start a fashion brand? Or if you fix your lips and, yeah, I want this girl or I want this thing, just know that it's going to take work to earn it. And you're going to have to put in work. And one thing that Eric Thomas says, shout out to Eric Thomas, is on the other side of pain is a reward. And so put in the work and get to the other side. I can say that I've been very blessed, like with the Airbnb business. I want to actually do a whole segment on that. But there's times where a guest will check in. I don't do nothing but send a text and money comes, but there's times, again, earn it and you're going to get the whole thing. There's times where I don't make money. Not this last guest, but the guest before last, the bathtub handle broke. I had to have a plumber come in, $500. I didn't pay the whole thing, but me and my mom, who's my business partner, we split the cost. She actually paid for it and said that was my Christmas present. But if it wasn't the holidays, I would have damn sure be paying for it. So just go into 2024 ready to earn everything that you ask for. Don't just ask for stuff and sit back and wait. Go out there and earn it. Really put the work in. This is part of the culture. This has been another part of the culture podcast. I have a course on how to make 100K per year. All you have to do to make 100K, I think it's like a little bit over 200, maybe like 250. Don't quote me on any of this. I know it's 300 for sure. If you make $300 a day, you'll be in the 100K club. I have a course at partoftheculture.com, and it teaches you how to make 100K per year. Just my vending machine business alone generates about $150 to $200 a day in credit card sales. So all I have to do is come up with another 100. I don't like talking about numbers, but there's times where my clothing business can gross up to 3,000-4,000. There's times where, I just sold some signs today. I'll make a couple $100 off that. So I have the formula and the recipe to generate $100,000 a year, and I share that. Who is it for? It's really for beginners. It's really for people who haven't hit 100K yet. It's definitely for entrepreneurs. If you are working, it does have principles in there that will help you, but it's a 5 video course, and then there's bonuses. I have 2 ebooks in there. One's on money, how to fill empty pockets, and then I have one on how to build 10 steps to build a business. I have my Airbnb course in there, and I'm going to be doing 100K conversations. I'm going to be updating that at least once a week. Every Wednesday there'll be new content in there. Just go to partoftheculture.com. You'll see all my links there, and just look for that 100K course. But yeah, even if I want my goal is to get 1,000 people out there in there just for $1, not monthly, just $1, and you're in and you have lifetime access. It may go up in the future. Once I hit 1,000 people, I'll probably start doing some crazier stuff. But yeah, partoftheculture.com. Let's earn it in 2024. I just wanted to be the kickoff. So I'm out.